What's going on YouTube? My name is ginj-tcg or Chris, and today I'm back playing Mega Kangaskhan again. I'm not gonna lie, I was lacking in creativity a little bit this week. I had a couple chances to record, and every time I sat down, I just wasn't feeling it. And I think part of that is because I was playing a new Steam game that came out called Deck Tamer. Definitely give that a go if you haven't. It's a ton of fun, very hard strategy game, but oh my god, I've been loving it. But anyways, not Pokemon. I know y'all clicked on this video for Pokemon, and today we're playing Mega Kangaskhan EX. With the rapid fire combo, you do 200 damage plus 50 more for every heads you get in a row, which isn't a bad attack at all. I mean, honestly, it's kind of phenomenal if you're looking for big two-shot damage. Of course, if you are able to pull off some big heads, maybe you could take some big Okos on some basic Pokemon, such as Phesandipities or Ogerpons if you just flip one heads. So Mega Kangaskhan definitely holds a lot of value. What's super nice is you could combo with the Bouffalant from Curly Wall. If you have two Bouffalant in play, your normal basic Pokemon take 60 less damage from attack. So you can use this Mega Kangaskhan for effectively up to 360 HP. Comboed with Bravery Charm puts you at 410 and a Lively Stadium at 444 Oko. So you can really beef this Kangaskhan up. So the natural partner, as with every single deck in the format, Munkidori. So now you can heal 30 damage while also moving that to your opponent's active Pokemon. So now when you needed that one heads to take a KO on a Cornerstone or something like that, a Teal Mask Ogerpon, excuse me, not a Cornerstone, we have an ability, but a Teal Mask Ogerpon or a Pheasantipity, now we can just move the damage over and swing for KO. We are playing two copies of Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, which functions as an amazing shred attacker, but also gives us a nice wall into some of the harder decks that this matchup, some of the harder matchups this deck has, such as Golden Go, which could swing for theoretically infinite amounts of damage as long as their hand is big enough and they have all the energy. Cornerstone Stance is kind of just an amazing ability that we that we do love to have, and in a wall deck like this, it really doesn't feel bad. It's not the most impossible thing to get set up, so I really do like the Cornerstone Stance attack or ability. We've got Bloodmoon Ursaluna for the late game KO. I mean, we're swinging 240, which is just a little bit higher base damage than Kangaskhan. So, of course, we like having that option. The nice thing about the Bloodmoon is we don't need the energy attached to it, because if we use it in the late game, we can swing for 1 energy, maybe even 0 energy if our opponent's taking 5 prize cards. Now, of course, if we do lead the Bloodmoon or want to just like full heal a Kangaskhan and we have a backup Pokemon in play, we do have 3 copies of Penny. So it's not hard to pivot around Pokemon in this deck. Our A-Spec is going to be the Precious Trolley to make sure we're getting set up. And of course, we're playing a heavy Arven count for the Turbo Energize plus Precious Trolley start. So we could just set up our bench like we're playing a Blissey type of deck, and then we could get our energy in play and then just kind of start swinging from there. We're running an insanely high count of Arven as well as 4 copies of Crispin just to make sure we've got energy moving. And then we've got 3 Boss and 3 Iono to make sure that we're gusting up Pokemon and controlling our opponent's hand as much as we can. I personally like having the 4 Pokégear in the deck because it just allows you to kind of dig out the supporter you need every single turn. This deck doesn't have any on-board draw, so making sure you're playing into your supporters, because that's what this deck functions around, is going to be the most important thing. So playing 4 Pokégear is very, very important, and I don't think I would want to go any less. I am tempted to play Lily's Determination instead of Iono, but I've had no problems so far with the Arven Crispin combo, especially because we are a Precious Trolley type deck. We've got 2 Nest Balls, which function for our Precious Trolley being prized, but also when Pokemon start to get KO'd. We do have a couple Nest Balls to bring out more Pokemon, and then of course we've got 2 copies of Energy Switch as well as 2 Night Stretcher to bring stuff back from the discard and move energy around our board. Now with 1 Earthen Vessel, we're able to dig out any energy needed to go for a Turbo Energize, and then we've also got 2 Bravery Charm, 2 Air Balloon, and 2 Turbo Energize. The Bravery Charms for the beef, the Air Balloons for the pivot, and the Energize for the early game energy acceleration. With a 4-4-2 energy split, we're making sure that we can attack with any Pokemon in our deck, including Munkidori, so there's nothing our opponent could boss stall up that would really ruin us too bad. And then we've also got 2 Jet Energy to work around any pesky retreat lock Pokemon such as Yveltal or Sudowoodo on top of our pennies. So overall, I really like this list. I think it's a very consistent one, and I think it's done a good job taking down not taking down a lot of tournaments, but placing pretty well in some tournaments as of late. I think Tank Kangaskhan is a really fun concept, and I think the non-attacking version of it, I don't see that deck reaching its win con too easily, especially in a best of 1 format, which a lot of online tournaments, cups, and challenges are, until you make it to top cut or regionals where they're best of 3s. I think then maybe it's a little bit better because you kind of do need to play for that long, very long type of game. I think for now, this variant is great into best of ones. You've got consistent attacks being pulled off. You've got good healing, great tank potential. I think this is a very solid deck all around. I'm super excited to show it to you guys. And this will be another video where I'm showcasing just like one really good match, seeing if maybe like people clicking on shorter videos in time kind of helps out with the algorithm a little bit. I got some feedback from people that they really like the long form videos, and I have to say, I think I do as well. But, of course, I am a channel that does like putting out what people want to see. And if people don't want to watch me yap for like an hour and 10 minutes, I totally get it. I am hoping to maybe stream a little bit more in the future. So maybe I could get some more like long form content out through streams if people would be interested in that. But in general, yeah, I mean, we'll see how the one match for the video, see if it, you know, like a one good, like well played match goes. And if people are like in these shorter, like 20 to 30 minute videos, maybe we'll stick with these for a little bit on top of the Master the Metas. Speaking of which, I do have a really good Master the Meta series that I think a lot of people will like coming out by the end of the week sometime. So definitely stay tuned for the next Master the Meta series. And yeah, with that being said, let's hop on into today's video, which is Mega Kangaskhan EX. Before we hop into the matches, we got a quick word from the channel sponsors. First up, we got the TCG Player affiliate link. So if you're going to TCG Player to order any decks, singles, or deck accessories for any card game, does not matter what, make sure you hop on over to TCG Player via my link in the description down below. Clicking on the link and ordering stuff within 48 hours supports the channel in a massive way, so thank you so much to everyone who's been doing that. Also, we got the Draw Pass TCG team, my own competitive team, sponsoring this and all videos on the channel. Hosted by other YouTubers such as the 1912 Titanic Swim team, Chef Husky, I Am Guardian, Totodile Gang, Bluestone, and Professor Gnome, we are putting out great content as an awesome competitive team, so make sure you go hop on over and check out some of the videos, such as Chef Husky's Haters Guides, as well as the Battle VIPs podcast. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for listening to my quick word from the sponsors, and let's hop into today's video. Welcome to match number 1. We are up against Dragapult EX, which I think is a pretty fun matchup for this deck, and the start is actually like, funny enough, it's actually like really good. I mean, we got Bouffalant Nest Ball in hand. I am a little bit afraid of an item lock for my opponent. They could go for a Badoo very early, so I almost want to just go for the double Bouffalant play immediately. And then we can pass it on over to my opponent from there. We'll take our time setting up. I'm not too worried about it. We're sitting at effective 360 HP to take a KO, which is a ton and could make it very difficult for my opponent to follow through. And they have to research, I'm surprised they're not playing Lilies, away to Dragapults and the Luminous Energy. And there's that Badoo item lock I was worried about. So it seems my opponent is going to be able to pull it off. Go Ichipollen for 0 damage because of Curly Wall, but I cannot play any items. So I'm going to be sitting here, taking my time, playing a little bit slower. Jet Energy, we do love to see. I think for now, all I absolutely need to do is go for a Crispin, and we could just attach everything to the active. 100% could throw down another run errand, see if I draw into any more Pokemon that might be of importance. Don't get anything too crazy, so I think I just pass it on over to my opponent, and then I can start bossing up probably the Duskull, if nothing else. I mean, a Duskull plus Dragapult swings for 330, which actually isn't enough to KO us because we're at 360. So, lucky for us, we're in a good spot. Even if they do go Rare Candy Dusknoir plus Rare Candy Dragapult plus Neo Upper Energy and Swing, they couldn't take us out. So that's the power of Kangaskhan right now, and they'll put us in that item lock position again. I'll keep my Jet Energy. I'll probably just play the Psychic Energy, I think, in a hand like this. And we'll go for a Boss's Orders on the Duskull. I don't mind them keeping Dreepies in play. Honestly, I don't even hate the idea of my opponent attacking at some point. Just to give me some potential to go trolley into a bunch of Munkidoris. We already got the Energy Switch. A Dark Energy or 2, and we will be going a super long way with some big healing, taking some extra prize cards on Pokemon like Badoo. So, you know, definitely looking forward to stuff like that. I think for now, our hand is fine, man. I mean, once they break the item lock, that means they're going Dragapult, and that means I could use my Pokégear. So despite having like nothing super playable in my hand right now, I'm not too worried about it. Of course, they could go Counter Catcher on Bouffalant and get rid of my Jet Energy. I guess that's a pretty amazing play now that I think about it. But if I was going to say if I could get an Air Balloon back, we'll be alright. I'll just retreat out. And naturally I wouldn't get that, so that's fine. We'll get Itchy Pollen for 10 damage since... Oh wait, no. One other Bouffalant in play. Oh no, Bouffalant takes the damage reduction as well. Okay, that works for us. We could go Crispin in retreat, especially because my opponent's hand wasn't great, so I don't totally want to give them an amazing out. I mean, I hate wasting energy like this, but I feel like in this type of situation, you almost have to, right? Like, we don't want to boundless power. If they have another counter catcher for stall, they have another counter catcher for stall. At that point, we will just go in with an Iono and just try to dig out. I mean, Penny works too. That would have been another great card to draw into. I think for now, we'll smack a Bravery Charm on the active as well. Just make this guy a little bit beefier. So now we're, again, sitting at 410 HP for the one-shot. This is insane numbers, and it flows so nice. I mean, you know, like, we wasted 2 energy to pivot out, but we have 3 pennies, 2 air balloons, we've got 2 jet energies. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we could draw into to make sure that Pokemon like Bouffalant don't get stuck in the active, such as the penny that's in our hand right now. And I think that's what I mean. I think from here we're honestly kind of in a great spot. I realized my camera was putting a little lower. I started sitting up as I got more into it, so hey, I gotta raise this a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we got 3 great supporter options in our hand. I don't know if there's much my opponent could do that would really scare me too much. I guess they could Dusclops damage onto my Bouffalant. Do they not? Oh, they have lilies. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way you don't at least get a Dracloak down this turn, right? There we go. No rare candy Dragapult, though. That's important to note. I was going to say, if they go Dusclops, if they go Curse Blast plus Phantom Dive, they could take out a Bouffalant, which is a little annoying, but we have a Nest Ball, so we could always pull out a third Bouffalant, if that's the case. I think for now, though, this is probably fine. They'll Curse Blast, they'll put 5 damage counters on our Bouffalant. They'll probably go into Badoo, if I had to take a guess here, since they already evolved. And since they're doing that, I honestly might just Nest Ball a third Bouffalant down. Oh no, they'll go Counter Catcher. Alright. I mean, I'll still Nest Ball a third Bouffalant down, but I think I will just Penny up the active, leave a damaged one on the bench, and I'll just take a third one down so they can't... There's still 2 Bouffalant in play no matter what, is essentially what I'm trying to say. Oh, I lied. I cannot play the Nest Ball because of item lock. That's right, that's right. Okay. We're cool. We'll still Penny this guy up, bring him to the hand, throw the Kangaskhan back, bench this guy down again. We'll go run errand, see if I get anything super useful. Third Bouffalant. Well, take your pick on which one you want, but the homeboy is coming back, and we're going to drop down to 2 prize cards. This is Kangaskhan, man. Just bullies Dragapult with its high HP. I mean, run errand plus rapid fire combo on top of these curly walls, insane. 6 minutes, dude. I think the intro was longer than this. I guess we're going to a game 2 because that barely showcased the deck. I feel like we just Kangaskhan, which I know is the goal, but still, we'll get one more match in here. So it's a good 20-minute video or so, and then yeah, we'll see how we're feeling after that. So yeah, see you guys in match number 2. Welcome to match number 2. We're up against a Cornerstone Ogerpon, which has me thinking Absol Box immediately, but of course we'll see what they got in store for us. For now, we open up with honestly a pretty amazing hand. We know they're playing corner. We prized our trolley. All right, whatever, dude. We also prized an Energize. Luckily, we got one in hand. So I guess for now, man, how do we do this? We got 3 retreat on the active. I mean, I'll take the charm. We'll go Nest Ball. We'll get a Cornerstone down. We'll smack a Psychic Energy on the active, as well as the Energize. We're then going to go run errand now that the deck is thinned out of the stuff I needed, and we get a Penny. Oh, that's so good, dude. All right, perfect. We'll go Turbo Energize. We're attacking next turn, and that's the most important thing. We're going to take a Fighting, and we'll take a Dark Energy. Throw that on the Cornerstone. We'll see what my opponent is playing after this turn, but what the most important thing to note is I was hoping I at least got like an Arven or an Air Balloon or something so I could retreat because I did have the 1 energy attached. But what's cooler is I got a Penny, so I can just pick it up, reset, and start swinging harder on my opponent while I try to get a Kangaskhan set up in the back end. And they're playing Mega Lucario. Oh, this has got to be an awful matchup for us, right? I can't imagine this one's any good. No. They're going to swing for weakness. They are going to blow us up. And we did not get the trolley. I mean, we probably would have wasted trolley last turn. Getting a lot of Cornerstone stuff. Getting a lot of Munkidoris and everything. Mega Kangaskhan is not going to be able to be the tank we want it to be here. This feels very auto-lossy. And the more I think about it, the more I don't see how we break through this one. We'll give it a go. Right? I mean, if this deck could take Mega Lucario, what is stopping us? Is kind of where my head's at. Right? Like, this has got to be the worst matchup in the world for us. So let's get a Munkidori here. And then we can go run errand. I'm going to save my Crispins until I really need them. Iono is a card I really don't mind getting at all. We'll smack the energy down here, go Penny, bring up the Kangaskhan since we use the run errand. We could get a Charm. I mean, Charm doesn't save me right now, so I actually might hold off. Or does it? I'm not sure. Not sure. I mean, their hand might be dead. It might be hard for them to attack next turn. We'll go Demolish for 140. Let's see how they respond, right? The top attack does 130 on Mega Lucario, if I remember correctly. I don't know, my mind is on like pre-release. I actually just got back from a pre-release, so that's kind of where my head's at and what it's thinking about right now. I'm hoping, I know it accelerates the energy from the discard pile. It's similar to, or is it deck? I don't know, dude. We'll find out. Ooh, they're just gonna give us 2 prize cards. Fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. I mean, we will take that all day. Definitely cannot Iono here. However, I think this is actually a situation where I do kind of want to try to set up a Mega Kangaskhan just because it's an attacking Pokemon that isn't bad. I mean, we got manual attached to Mega Kangaskhan to swing. We got Air Balloon. Good enough, dude. We'll swing for with Demolish for 140. Take 2 prize cards, and those 2 prize cards are going to be wildly relevant for us. This is going to be a huge race, and we get the Precious Trolley. So now I could get double Bouffalant down, and that's actually really big, because I don't remember what their top attack is, but I know it's not one-shot numbers, and I'd love to dodge. What do you call it? Dodge the Oko and Mega Kangaskhan. Get some value out of this guy. Even if I could just go Boss KO on Fez, right? And then I could just try to deal with the single prize Makuhita or something. I mean, that doesn't feel that bad. Or Hariyama. Okay, that's fine. I mean, you'll take your boss's orders. Your Heave-Ho catcher. Bring up that Kangaskhan. Oh, the monkey. Okay. I mean, hey, this works, right? Hoping you just got us for a turn. We got no energy, I guess. I mean, if this is the line, dude, I don't hate it. That works. I mean, you're not attacking us this turn. So that means we got to do a couple things. We got to go boss on this Riolu, because I cannot let my opponent get that bottom attack. If they get that bottom attack, we lose, right? So we got an Air Balloon here, Precious Trolley, double Bouffalant. Let's go manual attached to this guy. Retreat. If I had a Crispin, actually, I could have just KO'd Riolu with a single prize Pokemon. That would be so epic. But I don't. Do I go with Kangaskhan again? Or do I go in... You know what? Let's give him the Kangaskhan. Why not? It's only our win con against the Fez. What could go wrong? I really just want to draw 2, I think, off the run errand. We get a Dark Energy and an Air Balloon. That's actually, those are some good cards to get in hand. We'll go Rapid Fire combo. We'll take a KO on Riolu, drop down to 3 prize cards. Now if we could KO 1 Lucario EX, 1 Mega Lucario, we do actually have a game. So we're going to try to take down a weakness matchup. That would be nuts, dude. We get our other Energize from the deck. I got Pokégear, right? So what I'm thinking, I got 2 more boss's orders. That Fez is screaming my name on the bench. Like, that is our ticket to victory, assuming they don't go Lucario right here. And we deal with that somehow, which we'll figure out later. They could go Accelerating Stab, but that would be bad news bears. They're going to go Night Stretcher, take a Riolu out of the discard pile. Do you have the attack, though, with the active, or are you just going to go for a retreat play? You do. Okay, that's fine. And we'll see what the damage is with this guy. I mean, we got all the beef we could have hoped for, right? We're sitting at effective 410 HP, so unless the rest of the cards in your hand are the Fighting Gatorades, I mean, you know, we're doing all that I have access to. That our deck is decking. Right, and we're trying to make it work. I think one of the Protective Goggles could go so hard in this deck. Imagine a Kangaskhan right now with no weakness. Oh my god. I mean, it'd still be scary because they do have the Gatorades, but it would feel a whole lot better. Oh my gosh. And the Mega Lucario is now in play, so now I can read what it does. Aura Jab is 130, I was right, and 3 energy from the discard pile. 2 bench Pokemon, yeah. And then, oh, 2 energies, 270. Ooh. Why'd I think it was 3? I hated that. Okay. Alright. That's fine. How do we do this? How do we do this? Boy, oh boy. I mean, I guess we go for the Munkidori attack, right? If we could get a Crispin. Probably our best bet. We get a boss's orders. It's not bad. But I think we have to go the Confusion route. And just kind of keep them locked up. Which means I need to hit Crispin. So we get then 2 cards in our deck that are different energies. So I can actually only take 1 here. Because I need 2 energy in the deck minimum for Crispin to work. So we'll just take the 1. We'll hit this. We'll hit the Crispin because we play 4 of them. And that's what our deck is meant to do. And then we'll take the Psychic and the Dark energy out of the deck. We'll put the Dark in our hand. The Psychic right down over here. I'll throw the Fighting Energy on this Munkidori because it's not doing any Mind Bend plays right now. So I think I just like the swing for 120 damage. Keep them under some confusion. And then... I mean, I really just gotta hope he flips tails here. Like, that legitimately might be my only hope is Homeboy flipping tails, right? Goes for the Aura Jab, whiffs the Aura Jab. I could get 1 more Mind Bend turn off. Yeah, that's probably our best bet. Okay, that's fine. And, of course, we do have an Iono playing next turn, too. I don't hate using a boss's orders, but we've got 3 more gears in the deck plus another boss, so I don't think it's the end of the world. They got the Premium Power Pro! Oh, this Aura Jab is going to be problematic. It is going to be so problematic, man. They got the energy down on their benched Riolu, I'd imagine. Yep, there it is. But do they retreat? That's the biggest thing, man. It's like, do you retreat? Do you have a switch? Something like that. You've got the confusion, and you flip through it. Oh, that's bad. All right. Well, this isn't good. It felt fine originally. I mean, they're still confused. Oh, my God. They could just retreat next turn, and they could just go in with Hariyama as well. That's bad. This is bad. This is bad. I don't think I can make it through this one because I don't have 2 energy left in the deck. So even if I get a Crispin, I wouldn't be able to use it. And I'm pretty sure they just have Game on board. I mean, not yet. We could get a Charm down on this Cornerstone or a Stadium, both of which would put the HP. That's a Stadium. That works. Of course, I would like a little bit more. But what I'm thinking is, like, this Hariyama doesn't have the guaranteed KO. This guy is a little bit too much of a gamble because if they flip tails, they'll just lose. We do have the Iono, so we could put him down to 2 cards. I'm not taking a KO this turn. Like, we're doing what we need to, and we get the Charm, too. Oh, my God, there's hope. There's hope. We're sitting at 290 HP. Not even the Mega Brave kills us this turn. We're going to swing 140. Put my opponent in a really, really weird spot. They got 80 HP left. If they retreat and attack with Hariyama, they will not guarantee the KO. They have Turo. Of course, I Iono them into Turo. Oh my gosh. Oh man. That's so bad, dude. Be for real. Be for real. Alright, okay. Hey, it's fine. It's alright. We're gonna make it work. I don't know how, but we're gonna try. They're gonna do 70 damage to themselves. I'm going to retreat and attack with Munkidori because I got Night Stretcher for the Psychic Energy. Take the KO. We'll take one prize card, and then I probably do just lose after that. Oh, they retreat themselves with Hariyama. Are they gonna go Orajab? They are. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna keep them in the same spot they were in. I'm gonna go. I mean, I guess this time my Ogerpon is damaged, so this, I guess, is, like, way worse for me, probably. But either way, I still do have the retreat into Munkidori. Ah, this matchup is so bad, dude. This is crazy. Alright, our turn. What do we draw? We draw an Arven. That feels really good, actually. We could go for what? An air Pokégear and an Air Balloon. Because my other Night Stretcher seems to be prize. I didn't play it, did I? No, it's prize. Alright, cool. That's good. That's good. Let's get the Psychic Energy back. Let's go attach the energy here. Let's retreat. Get rid of the Dark Energy. So we know we got the Fighting Energy needed to attack. And we'll go Mind Bend for 120 damage. More importantly, the confusion is live. So now if my opponent tries to attack, they could potentially fail it. If they flip heads, they definitely just win. There's nothing I can do about it. I need them to attack with their active and fail it. I guess if they go Hariyama, it would be annoying. Because it would probably win them the game, actually. If they have the energy plus retreat into Hariyama. Because they would KO my active, assuming I could even get an energy to go in with Ogerpon. What would happen? I mean, I could take the KO if I get the energy. Then they just go Mega Brave. Yeah. Then they just win after that. I mean, hey, we would have fought well at that point, right? Regardless, we're pushing this deck to its limits, dude. We're really trying here, and I gotta respect that hustle. Actually, I guess Hariyama isn't the world's scariest thing. Because it doesn't KO Cornerstone. They flip the Confusion, and they flip Tails. That's so big. That's so big, dude. Oh my god. Okay, you have 190 HP left. I have a Iono in hand's not bad. I get a Boss's Orders. I don't really... I totally forgot to Eternal Brain last turn, didn't I? Yeah, that's good. And if it was at 160, I probably could have won if I remembered to Eternal Brain. Oh my god, wait, did I lose the match because of that? I 100% forgot to Eternal Brain. Oh my god, I can't believe that. That's bad. Oh well. Happens. That's how you know it's a Ginj video. I mean, let's do it. Let's go Mind Bend for 120. Put him at 300 damage. And now they have to retreat. And swing with, what do you call it? With Hariyama. If they don't, they definitely just lose. Although the reversal energy isn't live on Hariyama. They don't have that final fighting energy. They got the lilies. Dude, I can't believe it. Oh my god, I totally could have won. If I had Adrenaline Brain. Oh no, I wouldn't have had the energy. Okay, I wouldn't have won. That makes me feel better. It definitely was a misplay. But it wasn't as bad as I had thought. And it seems like my opponent whiffed the fighting energy, or this would have been the world's fattest retreat into Hariyama. Which would have been the world's worst news for us. But it's fine. It's alright. They got a Nest Ball for what? For what? My gosh, dude, this matchup is all over the place. I can't, that's bugging me. It's not even a long video. What am I going to blame? I'm tired? What did I do all day? I went to a pre-release and played some Toxtricity, which, by the way, was insane. Went 3-0 at the pre-release. Was flying with Crocodile, and yeah, they just concede, man. I mean, if they attacked and KO'd us, right? Did we win no matter what? If they attacked and KO'd us, we would have just promoted Cornerstone and won. If they retreated and had the fighting energy, they would have attacked us. And I had boss in hand, so I could have just bossed up corner. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I think I just game in hand. Game in hand / board. Deck is busted, dude. We just took Kangaskhan to a dub against Lucario. Dude! Deck is insane. go play the deck. Also, go check out the Draw Pass TCG YouTube channel. The Battle VIPs podcast is an amazing podcast hosted by myself and now Chef Husky as well. Go check out our last episode. Our next episode will be up this week too, so definitely cannot wait to talk more to you guys through the podcast. And yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. For real, appreciate all the support. And with that being said, hope everyone is doing amazing. Stay epic. Peace.